Tuesday was a hard day. Now Thursday. On Thursday, the day started really great because on Wednesday, I'm sorry. The day started really great. I got flowers from my boyfriend saying that he wants to meet me, and I'm like, yoo-hoo, yes, this is great. And now you might probably think there's something wrong with the slide. But no. When I went to work, when I opened the mailbox, I saw this project, and we do have such projects sometimes when you have absolutely nothing. You have no reference, no pictures, no glossary, nothing. Just text for translation. And 1,000 lines or something, or just a few words. Well, no context. And when you're trying to contact the client and say, maybe you have a reference or something we have to work with, and they go like, come on, you're translator, you're professionals. Is it such a hard thing to do to get something translated over there? Yes, we are professionals, and we can do this translation, but really after this, the next logical thing would be to assign the proofreading to David Copperfield. Well, I called him that day, but he was just not available, I'm sorry. Now Thursday. Thursdays are great, and you know why? Because Friday comes next. So I'm all in the thoughts of Thursday is great. I go to work, I start my computer, and I see we have a new project. It is new for us, but the client already has TM, and maybe they want to save some money, maybe they want to stay consistent, who knows. But they ask us, please do not modify 100% matches. So, okay, we start the translation, and we face that there are clearly spelling mistakes in those 100% matches. And the translator says, okay, guys, there were spelling mistakes. I corrected them. So I did it for free or what? And the client says, come on, guys, we asked you not to modify 100% matches. Didn't you read our instructions? So what should we do now? Should we ignore the client's instructions, or should we ignore the spelling mistakes? So it's kind of a philosophical question on trying to make everybody happy. Yeah. And on Friday, yes, is the perfect day, the greatest day of my life. And you can see the part of the project I received. It's nothing new, just, yeah, it had corrupted TM. It's nothing special. You know how to deal with it. You just contact the client and ask him to send the correct TM back. But this is not the project you want to receive when it is Friday and it is 7 p.m. and you're sitting alone in the office trying to contact them, and they go like, bye-bye, we'll be back on Monday. And the boyfriend is waiting for you outside in a beautiful car, and you're sitting alone in the office with no solution and no boyfriend. Yeah, that was a hard day as well. And now I have Saturday. On Saturday, I was supposed to go to barbecue, and I was supposed to have some fun in the nature. But my boss calls me and says, okay, we got an urgent project, and we need you here. Yeah, I'm a professional, and I like my company. And so I'm not supposed to like barbecues. I'm supposed to like to stay in the office on weekends and help out people. Okay, I go to the office and I start to study the materials. And I see that the workflow is really quite strange. Probably the guys who send us this job are really focused on quality, and it's kind of a secret device for some kind of military industry. Well, anyway, they assigned 3 editors, 3 independent proofreaders to check our translation. Okay, we say, yeah, that's a little bit strange, but we're professionals, we can handle that. But, what should we do when we receive 3 independent versions of 3 independent reviewers with 3 independent corrections? What are we supposed to do now with that independency? Luckily, I'm a professional, and I also have a grandmother who's a professional, and she is a professional fortune teller. So I call her and say, Granny, hi, I have something you can help me out with. So now my granny is our supplier, and I'm sure that she will help us out and tell us which version the client likes best. Now, Sunday. I'm finally determined to have some rest, to stay at home and feed my dog at last. The day goes pretty fast, and it is already after lunch, so I decided to have some nap, to sleep a little bit. And suddenly I have this very strange dream. With flashback of our weekly meeting about machine translation in my head, I see this huge robot-shaped figure who comes up to me and says, Guten Abend, Frau Olga. Ich habe eine Aufgabe für dich. I just translated 50,000 words in 5 seconds, and now your job is to proofread them. So I think, oh my God, what the heck is going on? I have been studying Russian my whole life. I have been writing papers in the university on the language. I love language of Pushkin and Dostoevsky. I spent a lot of sleepless nights reading those books. And, you know, it's a great language of great and powerful. And I love my job as well. And how can this pile of metal love something, have any emotions about anything? You know, I'm sure that the main thing is that, you know, to love your job. And our job makes a really important part of what you're doing in your life. And the only way to stay happy is to do what you love. And the only way to make great things in your life is to love what you do. So I told that to this robot, and suddenly he disappeared. The sky went clear, the clouds vanished, the birds started to sing again, and yoo-hoo, my working day is finished. Well, yeah, I know, but it's a normal dream to have if you like your job so much and you hate robots so much. Now, the examples are over, and now you can, of course, say, hey, Olga. Okay, I want to tell you that all the examples are very common. I'm sorry to say that, but they are. And you can simply avoid having those problems in your work. You can reject orders that you don't like. You can say, I will not accept projects without glossary. Or you can say, I will not accept orders with unreal deadlines. And, you know, more of that kind. But yes, I know all that, and you would be absolutely right, but I also understand that each client is very important to us. And I also know that if I don't help my client, who else will help him? So we have to take responsibility of handling these difficult projects, and we want to try to find the best solution together with the client on every project. And we agree to sit until late in the office, to check emails in the evenings or at 2 a.m. in the morning. That happened too. And we want to check emails on weekends and checking projects after the translator and after proofreader and after the DTP stage is over. And often we do all that simultaneously because there are a lot of projects going on at the same time. And sometimes we even register the jobs while sleeping, you know, in our dreams. But all those 100% efforts do not guarantee 100% quality because a lot of things are just simply beyond us. And from what I have just shown you, I think you can see that it is not always about professionalisms of SLV, of translators, of project managers alone. And if we want to have high quality, then having end clients, MLVs, SLVs, freelancers working together in an atmosphere of understanding and partnership is necessary. Only then we get that synergy result. And synergy result means that high quality is reality. You know, talent wins games, but it is teamwork and intelligence that wins championships. And it is teamwork and intelligence that wins in localization. But wearing the same t-shirts doesn't make a team. And a team is more a collection of people. It's more than just a collection of people, you know. It's a process of giving and taking. And it is what localization is really all about. Because if you feel yourself part of a strong and good team, it makes you feel so much stronger than you are when you're alone. It makes you feel so much happier, and it makes you feel productive. It makes you believe that everything is possible. And it makes you believe that everything will be okay. And it makes all the best practices work magically. So literally, it is true that if you want to succeed best and quickest, you can do so by helping others to succeed. And in conclusion, I want to say that all parties, and client, and MLV, and freelancers, and SLV want the same, want to receive good results. So let's make smart and professional and really high-quality translations together. And what can be a good start of this working as a team, and what really costs us nothing, is a few good words. So on behalf of project managers who are working with you and who are working for you, I want to say that SLV loves attention. So please tell at least sometimes that you like the job that we deliver. SLV wants to know at which stage relationships are. So if you don't like something, please tell us. And the last but not the least, you have seen all the projects we're dealing. Sometimes they make us sad. But you know, those few good words like I love my SLV can really make the day of your project team. And you can see those are my colleagues. And by the way, there are 4 Natalias among them. So this is the end. And now I give the word to Amy. And I want you to know that your comments are welcome and your questions are welcome as well. Thank you very much.